I'm swimming against the current, swimming against the current. I think I need you, I need you. Trying so hard to finish, trying so hard to finish strong, but I need you, I need you. I'm trying to make sense of it, trying to make sense of it all, but I can't, and that's the truth. How? 'Cause you're all I've ever needed, you're all I've ever needed, but I don't know the truth. Oh, you are my star. You show me the way back to you. You are my sun. You brighten my gray and make my sky blue. You are the light in my dark. Without you, my world would be so empty, empty. You fill the space in my heart. Please don't leave me feeling so empty, empty. Yeah. I'm swimming against the current, I'm swimming against the current. I think I need you, I need you. I'm trying so hard to finish, trying so hard to finish strong, that I need you, I need you. Trying to make sense of it, trying to make sense of it all, but I can't, and that's the truth. Oh, 'cause you're all I've ever needed, you're all I've ever needed, and I don't know the truth. Oh, you are my star. You show me the way back to you. You are my sun. You brighten my gray and make my sky blue. You are the light in my dark. Without you, my world would be so empty, empty. You fill the space in my heart.
We were young, posters on the wall, praying we're the ones that the teacher wouldn't call. We would stare at each other, 'cause we were always in trouble. And all the cool kids did their own thing. I was on the outside, always looking in. Yeah, I was there, but I wasn't. They never really cared if I wasn't. We all need that someone who gets you like no one else, right when you need it the most. We all need a soul to rely on, a shoulder to cry on, a friend through the highs and the lows. I'm not gonna make it alone, la 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 la. I'm not gonna make it alone, la 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 la. Then I saw your face, your forgiving eyes, looking back at me from the other side, like you understood me.
Let me welcome you to the maiden edition of the Fintech Platinum Awards. This is a very special award ceremony which celebrates the massive achievements that we've seen in the industry over a number of years. And it's for Nigeria, Africa as a whole. It's an industry shaping the future of the world quite literally. Frankly, there's no need to use the term digital age anymore. Digital is now the norm across the globe, even in underdeveloped countries. Specifically, the digitization of payments and other services is a phenomenon which once disrupted the way of doing things, but has now become widely accepted to the point of becoming mainstream. In this regard, we should all be extremely proud of how Nigeria has been positioned within Africa and the global fintech ecosystem. Currently, Africa can boast of some 10 unicorns. A unicorn, of course, is a company valued at $1 billion, of which 7, Jumia, Flutterwave, then Andela, Cheaper Cash, Airtel Africa, Opay, and Interswitch, have Nigerian origin. That deserves a round of applause indeed. And Nigeria by far has the highest number of unicorns in Africa. Similar light, Nigerian startups raised $1.37 billion in 2021, out of a total of $4 billion that was raised in Africa in that year. Of these, the fintech space alone accounted for 63% of the total funding, compared with just 25% in the year before 2020. The growing investor confidence in African fintech reflects the continent's huge potential due to the deepening mobile and internet penetration, a youthful population, increasing consumer sophistication and income, amongst other factors. When you talk about how far fintech in Nigeria has come, you should thank the incredible entrepreneurs and pioneers who have envisioned and executed strategic moves that have now crystallized into strong and growing companies today. It was not always like this. There's a trajectory for us to appreciate. Despite the enormous achievements, we must always look back and appreciate how far we've come in Nigeria as a fintech ecosystem. For instance, fintechs in Nigeria raised about $600 million in funding between 2014 and 2019, compared to over $1 billion raised last year alone, and still growing despite the economic headwinds. In the not-so-distant past, real-time payments and digital quick loans were more or less impossible. Today, Nigeria is home to over 250 fintechs, and Nigerians can actually access loans within 10 seconds, leveraging simple mobile technology. The trajectory is phenomenal. By launching this award, the Fintech Platinum Awards, we're creating a world-class award ceremony which will mirror the standards of the top global awards we are accustomed to. I'm so glad to see everybody here so far making an effort for the award and actually looking the part, dressing the part, and hopefully feeling the part. At this point, I must distinguish between Fintech Platinum Recognition and Fintech Platinum Awards. The awards are of 7 categories. The first is Legacy, those who paved the way for the industry to take off and find focus. Leadership, an organization or individual paving a pathway for how things should be done in the fintech space and consistently raising the bar. Female fintech trailblazer, a female who started something groundbreaking and at the same time is also a strong force in the industry. Groundbreaking achievement, an organization that was the first to do something innovative in their space while adhering to ethical standards. Very important. Ecosystem enabler, an organization that has and continues to provide significant resources and support to the Nigerian fintech ecosystem. Technology advocate, an individual that is at the forefront of pushing for increased technological advancement in the ecosystem, as well as fostering opportunities, networks, and inclusion to make it a reality. Young female entrepreneur, a young female in a unique area and adding value especially in the verticals. It is a great time to also reiterate the 3 mandates of the Fintech Association of Nigeria, which are to accelerate, to connect, and to advocate for the ecosystem. In this light, I implore you all to collaborate with the association as we continue to pursue these mandates through some key initiatives, including but not limited to the Regulators Forum, where we have our Central Bank, Securities and Exchange Commission, and indeed many other agencies like the NFIU ably represented and participating, and we really thank you for that. And that platform brings together regulators and innovators to engage and discuss issues that affect the ecosystem. And we have several other initiatives which build capacity and drives the whole ecosystem going forward. The association is strongly positioned to play a strategic, critical, and unbiased role in creating an enabling environment for fintechs to continue to thrive in the country while providing the leadership for fintech ecosystem evolutions across the continent. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the maiden event of the Fintech Platinum Awards. It promises to be an exciting time. Thank you for being here. It means a lot to us at Fintech NGR. God bless.
He just said something, said it promises to be an exciting evening. Please help us keep to that promise by returning that energy. Thank you so much, Mr. Adebajomo, for that speech. Without taking much of your time, I would also like to call, before I call our next speaker, I'd like to repeat that we have the program brochure on your table. All you have to do is scan the QR code and you have a breakdown of everyone who's present here today, what's going to be happening at the awards this evening. Every table has that QR code. Just scan it and you are on board. Please welcome our next speaker for his goodwill address. It's going to be, of course, the goodwill address of the Honorable Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, ably represented as well by Dr. Aristotle Owumo, a director at NITDA. Please put your hands together for Dr. Aristotle Owumo. Please put your hands together for him. It's a long walk to this stage, honestly. Thank you very much.
Standing on existing protocols, my name is Aristotle Owumo. I'm actually here tonight to represent the Honorable Minister, Professor Isali Pantami, who is unavoidably absent for this particular occasion. I'll read his address just as he has put it together. May peace, blessings, and mercy be upon you all. I'm delighted to be invited as a special guest at this maiden edition of the Fintech Platinum Award, put together by your association to recognize and celebrate the best fintech startups that have positively impacted the economy and deepened collaboration among individual corporate institutions in Nigerian fintech ecosystem. As the foremost corporate body coordinating fintech activities in Nigeria, this event aims to further motivate fintech startups that are using innovation to solve national challenges, create employment, propel the digital economy, and position Nigeria as Africa's leading force in global technology landscape. With the estimated value of $9 billion, banking in Nigeria remains an attractive sector, but despite high level of competition, millions of Nigerian consumers remain underserved, lacked access to services, especially in rural areas. Issues of affordability and poor user experience all contribute to the frustration consumer experience in their interactions across these financial institutions. This has created an opening that fintech are taking advantage of, with many new players stepping up to develop enhanced services, products across value chain to fill the gaps in affordable payments, quick loans, and flexible savings and investment in an underserved communities. According to the report of McKinsey, Nigeria is a home of over 250 fintech standalone companies, in addition to various fintech solutions offered by banks and mobile network operators. A report by Fintech Crunch showed that Nigerian fintech companies raised close to about 3 billion of nearly $5 billion African startup raised in 2021, and funds are still rolling up and coming up. This is no doubt the laudable performance of Nigerian fintech ecosystem driven by your members, and has created innovative solutions for Nigerian fintech and other sectors such as banks, payment platforms, digital lending, e-commerce, agri-tech, health tech, edutech, insurtech, blockchain, ICT financial services, media companies, and universities. Digitalization and technology innovation in the banking and finance and allied industries have created tremendous social and economic value and growth for communities, countries, and businesses. Collaboration among the stakeholders in the global tech landscape remains key driver of long-term economic growth in the financial technology industry. Collaborative action is needed to foster innovation, mitigate challenges of COVID-19 crisis, and help Nigeria to realize fintech potential in long term. It is important that all stakeholders in fintech ecosystem, including government, regulators, infrastructure players, private organizations, providers of capital works, and capital investments, work together to help the country unlock the potential as it is in financial tech assets. The federal government remains committed to collaborating with fintech ecosystem and other relevant agencies and institutions of government in the financial sector to ensure the promotion of standards, guidelines that will further boost the growth trajectory of the fintech sector, to engage more players, to boost our economy and achieve financial inclusion for all our communities. To this effect, you will realize that we have the National Digital Economy Policy and Strategy. And specifically, if you look at the strategy, Pillar 6 and Pillar 7 specifically talks about digital society and talks about digital innovation. And if you look at the focus of that digital innovation and development, fintech was specifically mentioned in that pillar as an area of concern. And that is part of what the federal government is doing to ensure that the industry is catalyzed and the industry take its route and play the required part in it to play to engender the necessary resources that is required to move the Nigeria into a digital future as required. Let me use this opportunity to congratulate all individuals and corporate organizations that will be honored for their contribution to the growth of the sector and Nigeria's digital economy. Recognition such as this places high responsibility upon those honored. So I urge you all to consider this award as a call for them to do more for the fintech sector. Those who are going to be honored here today, we must realize that the achievement of yesterday expires with the honor of today and will not actually account for tomorrow's accomplishment. So therefore, we must take the honor and the award today as a stepping stone and as a catalyst for greater accomplishment for our tomorrow. And I also commend the Fintech Association of Nigeria, the Board of Trustees, the Governing Council, and all members for instituting this iconic award event to celebrate and sustain collaboration among fintech players and regulators to ensure accelerated growth of the technology in an industry built upon solid pillar of innovation, creativity, and ethical regulation. I wish you all a wonderful award ceremony. And to end this, I also want to urge you all, especially the community of the Fintech, because the key thing in getting to the destination, the key thing of achieving the goal of proactively developing Nigeria into a sustainable economy is that of collaboration, partnership, and co-creation. On that note, I want to say congratulations to the awardees and have a pleasant evening. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together once again for Mr. Womo. Thank you very much for that speech and, of course, for recognizing those present here tonight. Again, I repeat, without you, without those present here tonight who decided to shake up the status quo with creative disruptions, would be crawling while the world, leads on. So again, thank you very much. And you're all gathered here today to say thank you, really. That's what it's about. And that's why I'm really wondering where everyone is just seated. We all like to be appreciated now, don't we? It is your night. So please let that energy come through. Let's keep the smile coming and let's keep the applause rolling. So once again, please put your hands together for Dr. Aristotle. Put your hands together for him. Thank you. We're getting there. It's getting better than when we started. Thank you very much. Now, without taking much of your time, it's a Saturday and there's a whole lot to do in Lagos on weekends, because on Monday, the madness begins. So we will not take your time this evening. Taking a look at that brochure, again, if you don't have the copy of the brochure, there's a QR code on your table. Just scan. Scan. I'm going to keep saying that. Scan and we'll all be on the same page. Ladies and gentlemen, time now to begin what we came here for. What's that very popular thing we like to use on TikTok and Instagram? Let us begin what we came into the room for. Yes, I always wanted to use that quote. And it's time for that. It is time to recognize our awardees seated here tonight. And of course, to present the very first award, the very first category here is the Legacy Award. And I'd like to call on the stage tonight to present this a representative of the Honorable Minister of Communications and Digital Economy. This time, we want Mrs. Chioma Oke-Agugo, a director also at NITDA, to come up to present this award. Please put your hands together for her. It is a long walk. And because she's going to be bringing that energy, we need to hype her up. Please, let's make it louder. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The awardee in the individual category for the Legacy Award is Dr. Segun Aina.
The winner of the maiden edition of the Fintech Platinum Legacy Award is Dr. Segun Aina, OFR, President, Africa Fintech Network. This is in recognition of the fact that he paved the way for the ecosystem to take off and thrive in Nigeria and Africa. As General Manager and later Executive Director, Technology and Operations of EcoBank, Dr. Aina led laying of a robust technology platform for EcoBank. In 1990, he was instrumental to the introduction of a multi-company core banking capability, which enabled EcoBank customers to be served in any branch. This was a first in banking in Nigeria at the time, and it was pioneered by Dr. Aina. Dr. Aina subsequently went on to become the MD CEO of Fountain Trust Bank and much later the President and Chairman of the Council of the Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria, CIBN. In these two roles, Dr. Aina pioneered notable innovations leveraging on technology. Dr. Aina, working with ecosystem players, was the first to galvanize and establish the Pioneer Fintech Association in Africa and the Fintech Association of Nigeria, also in collaboration with continental stakeholders. Most recently, he established Okpolo Global Innovation to serve as a bridge between the gown and the town, setting up innovation communities and hubs in universities, bringing practicable industry impact to research at the university towards moving from research to innovation and commercialization and enterprise. Dr. Segun Aina's pioneering efforts at various strata of life, including the formalization of the fintech industry in Nigeria and Africa, deserves every commendation and proper place in the history of Nigeria.
Wow, good evening, everyone. On occasions like this, you are always short of words in terms of what to say, because I believe that in life, we continue to do things, especially when you do things and you're not expecting any reward. I remember that when somebody first hinted me that it appears they were asking whether I was going to be around on this particular day. I said, no, I don't think I'm going to be in town. They said, it appears something's going to be given to you. I said, well, okay, all right, we'll see where it goes. And then the president then came in the following weeks and said, oh, I want you to be around on Saturday because we want ecosystem in Nigeria. The Vice Chancellor of University of Lagos is here, Professor Tony Ogundikpe. Thank you very much for the support that the university is giving and for the partnership that we have with the University of Lagos. 5 years ago, nobody could believe that fintech would be where it is today. Because in those days, banks and regulators don't see fintech as anything serious and important. But today, any bank or even governments that do not recognize the impact of fintech and what the role fintech is playing, they're doing that as their own, their own. And that is why today, regulators are taking special interest in what fintechs are doing. And talking about regulators, we want to appreciate the Securities and Exchange Commission, because I was president when we went to them, and just like any regulator, they said, oh, no, we don't want to see those fintech people crowdfunding. I remember when I had a meeting with the leadership of SEC, they said, oh, we'll go and arrest all those crowdfunding people. I said, you can't arrest them because you can't see them. This is our operator. So the best thing is to get close to them, understand what they are doing, and then tell them your concerns, and then ask them, how do you want to be regulated? And today, SEC has various committees where, we have the blockchain committee, and that's why SEC have been able to roll out a lot of very, very progressive policies that guide and regulate the fintech community. We were able to help SEC to create a roadmap shared by Mr. Adiba Jomo, who used to be the vice president, who is now the president of the association. And currently, the insurance community regulator, National Insurance Commission, has also approached. I think you have even set up a committee to draw a roadmap for fintech or insurtech adoption, in the insurance industry. So we are very happy at what the startup have done. The further ways of this world, the InterSwitch of this world, all of whom have become unicorns. And the emerging unicorn, the route to unicorn is getting shorter. While it takes the like of InterSwitch to maybe 15 or so years, the likes of Shorterwave within 5 years have become unicorn. OPay, 3 years, and I'm happy. My brother is there, Oluwakomu, is the president of OPay Nigeria. Is there. Within 3 years, OPay became a unicorn. The company worth over $1 billion. So we want to see in the next 1 or 2 years, 10s and 20s, 30s unicorns coming out, of Nigeria, supporting activities and developing the economy, creating jobs, creating businesses. So I can go on and go on, but I know it's a long night. So I thank you very much, everybody, for coming. Thank you for honoring the invitation of the Association of Nigeria. and continue. And I want to urge the Governing Council to continue to make progressive moves towards ensuring that we get close to all the stakeholders in the fintech industry. Thank you very much, everyone.
Also, Legacy Award Corporate. Please put your hands together for Mr. Femi. Are we at me tonight?
You used to call me on my. You used to.
Thank you. Thank you. For the Legacy Award in the corporate category, we have the Fintech Association nominates Champs PLC. And to receive the award, we'd like to invite Mr. Gavin Young, the MD CEO. Mr. Gavin Young.
The winner of the maiden edition of the Fintech Platinum Award under the Legacy category for corporates is Champs PLC. This is in recognition of how it paved the way for the fintech industry to take off and thrive in Nigeria and Africa at large. Champs Group was founded 38 years ago by Sir Ademola Aladekomo as a humble computer and hardware maintenance company. They listed in 2008 and are widely known as a pioneer in the payments and identity space in Nigeria. They have recently changed their NGX listing to that of a holding company and are now fondly referred to as a 38-year-old startup. They are now very focused on consumer digital solutions for the African market and particularly in the fintech space. Their subsidiaries Champs Switch, Champs Mobile, Champs Access and Card Center have a range of payment and other licenses that now boast of a large array of innovative digital solutions spanning across fintech payments and various other sectors of the economy, whilst also expanding into Africa. Their transformation and regular metamorphosing over the years to not only stay modern and relevant, but to thrive and continually add value to their stakeholders is a success story that Nigeria can be proud of.
On behalf of the Fintech Association, I'm presenting the award to Gavin.
Temidayo Obisa. Let's put our hands together for him. We can do better than that.
The winner of the maiden edition of the Fintech Platinum Award under the leadership category for a regulator is Securities and Exchange Commission. This is in recognition of how the regulator has been working with the fintech ecosystem and showing a pathway on fintech regulation. To its credit, SEC has been consistently raising the bar for the fintech industry in Nigeria and Africa at large. SEC, the apex body responsible for regulating and developing the Nigerian capital market, was established in 1979. The Commission has a vision of becoming Africa's leading capital market regulator with a mission to developing and regulating a capital market that is dynamic, fair, transparent, and efficient towards contributing to the nation's economic development. The Commission developed a 10-year capital market master plan and has led to significant achievements in many areas, including fintech.
On behalf of the Fintech Association, I now present the award to Gavin.
Please put your hands together for CHAMS, represented here by the MD and CEO, Gavin Young. Please put your hands together for him. It is a long walk. He doesn't want to give any award tonight. We're going to have their bio play. And the next category is the Fintech Platinum Awards for Leadership Corporate. Please put your hands together again as our presenter comes to the stage tonight. Thank you. Apologies.
Beg your pardon, Temidayo Obisa. Let's put our hands together for him.
I would also like to call on this, for this particular category, the president of the Fintech Association of Nigeria, Mr. Ade Bajomo, to present this award.
The winner of the maiden edition of the Fintech Platinum Award under the leadership category for a regulator is Securities and Exchange Commission. This is in recognition of how the regulator has been working with the fintech ecosystem and showing a pathway on fintech regulation. To its credit, SEC has been consistently raising the bar for the fintech industry in Nigeria and Africa at large. SEC, the apex body responsible for regulating and developing the Nigerian capital market, was established in 1979. The Commission has a vision of becoming Africa's leading capital market regulator, with a mission to developing and regulating a capital market that is dynamic, fair, transparent, and efficient towards contributing to the nation's economic development. The Commission developed a 10-year capital market master plan and has led to significant achievements in many areas, including fintech.
The SEC has been right at the forefront of regulatory digital transformation, if I could put it that way. Right at the time of Aruma Ote, all the way down to the former DG, Mrs. Etuk, who's here today, and all the way to my dear brother, Dayo, who's the Executive Commissioner for Operations. What we've seen is a regulator that is actually bringing out policies to support an emerging market to the future of business and economy for many, many years to come. So you see two mind-boggling and industry-relevant regulation in the last 3 years. There's one on crowdfunding. There's a new one that's just been out on digital asset exchange. Those are first things in Africa, and those are building blocks for the next generation of unicorns and companies, and pulling those companies back into Nigeria. So this is a very, very special occasion. You guys have done extremely well. That's why it's taking two of us to present one award. Yeah, both me and myself. So congratulations again.
Recognition, which is just a testament of what collaboration can do. It's not about SEC. What we are meant to do is to help create an enabling environment. And again, one of the things the president had said, Adebajomo had said, there's the critical essence of stakeholder engagement can never be underestimated. We are at the forefront now. The victory is not in the weakest link of the chain. We want other stakeholders to come on board. We see that as something we need to do, and I think it's something the fintech community should take very, very, very seriously. And I wish you all the best going forward. Thank you very much.
Up next, to announce the recipient for the Leadership Award individual, please welcome Mr. Wole Oyeniran, member Fintech NGR GovCo. Please put your hands together for Mr. Wole Oyeniran. Thank you.
We have someone who has shown a pathway on how things should be done in the fintech space and consistently raised the bar for the fintech industry in Nigeria and in Africa at large. Our awardee in the individual leadership category is Mr. Mitchell Elegbe. Please come up to receive the award on his behalf. Please come. Go ahead. Let's run the profile.
The winner of the maiden edition of the Fintech Platinum Award under the leadership category for an individual is Mr. Mitchell Elegbe, GCEO, InterSwitch. This is in recognition of his contribution in showing a pathway on how things should be done in the fintech space and consistently raising the bar for the fintech industry in Nigeria and Africa at large. Under his leadership, InterSwitch has remarkably diversified its business, broadened distribution channels, and expanded into new markets across Africa, driving revolutionary payment innovation and social impact and delivering strong growth in revenue and profits. He is a consummate people-centric leader who believes in motivating his colleagues at InterSwitch to have confidence in their value as individuals, in the value of the work they do, and in their value as team members, while being relentless in his pursuit of sustainable value for stakeholders. Most recently, in 2019, Mitchell was named as the 2019 African Banker Icon by the African Banker. A Bishop Desmond Tutu Fellow of the African Leadership Institute, he enjoys actively mentoring young entrepreneurs, a passion he finds expression for as a member of the board of Endeavor Nigeria.
It's a privilege for me to be receiving this award on behalf of the founder and group managing director of InterSwitch Group, Mitchell Elegbe, who is unavoidably absent. He has asked that I express his gratitude to the association. Thank you. This recognition will continue to inspire us all at InterSwitch as we continue our quest to inspire Africa to greatness and to drive prosperity for individuals, businesses, and communities. I would also like to say congratulations to all the awardees, and thank you once again. It is a privilege.
Just a city boy, born and raised in the South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. A singer in a smoky room, smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, their shadow searching in the night. river. Hey, and we're rolling, ooh, rolling, yeah, yeah, rolling on the river. Hey, I left a good job down in the city, working for man every night and day. But I never saw the good side of the city till I hitched a ride on the riverboat queen. Big wheel keep on turning, primary keep on burning, and we're rolling, ooh, rolling in white, rolling on the river. Hey, yeah, we're rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. We will keep on turning.
To present the next category for tech advocacy, Mr. Stanley Jacobs. Please put your hands together for him. Vice President, Fintech, NGR, GovCo. Put your hands together for Mr. Jacobs.
The award in recognition of the top tech advocate goes to none other than our own Mr. Inyi Aboyeji. He is here ably represented by Mr. Victor Karim of Future Africa.
The winner of the maiden edition of the Fintech Platinum Award under the Tech Advocacy category is Inyi Aboyeji, General Partner, Future Africa. Inyoluwa Aboyeji is the General Partner and Co-founder of Future Africa, a platform that provides capital, coaching, and community for mission-driven innovators building an African future where purpose and prosperity is within everyone's reach. Prior to co-founding Future Africa, he served as the Deputy Director General for the Madam Obi Ezekwesili 2019 presidential campaign. He also helped to build Andela and Flutterwave, two of Africa's largest and fastest growing technology companies backed by global investors. Inyoluwa, more popularly known as E, holds a bachelor's degree in legal studies from University of Waterloo and is a World Economic Forum Young Global Leader. He also sits on the board of a number of corporate and non-profit organizations and advises a number of national and sub-national governments across Africa on how to support high-growth, innovation-driven enterprises in their domains.
Thank you. Thank you very much for this honor. He really wishes that he could be here, but he had to go for a retreat. But he really wishes that he could be here, and he asked me to represent him. And thank you all for this great honor. I personally know E. He's one of my mentors. Really, really amazing person, really great coach. And, you know, from afar, I watched him, and working with him is a great honor. Watching him build Future Africa. At Future Africa, we fund mission-driven founders trying to solve Africa's biggest problems and turning them into global business opportunities. And it's one of the greatest honors of my life, working at Future Africa. And I'm just happy that I can share this stage with all the great, amazing people that have come up here. And I just want to thank you one more time, and thank you for this honor. Thank you.
And to present the next category for groundbreaking innovation, please put your hands together for Dr. David Isiawe. He's a member Fintech NGR GovCo. Please put your hands together for Dr. David Isiawe. And he'll be presenting the award for groundbreaking innovation. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good evening, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. All protocols duly observed. It's my honor this evening to announce the winner of the Groundbreaking Innovation Award. And this award goes to none other than Carbon. Let's put our hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Carbon. Thank you very much. And I have the honor and pleasure also of inviting the persons, two persons representing Carbon here today to come forward to collect the awards. As the Vice President, Ikenna Chinedu, he's VP Engineering. And then we have Chisom Orakusi. Chisom is the General Counsel. Let's put our hands together for both of them, please. Thank you very much. Thank you.
The winner of the maiden edition of the Fintech Platinum Award groundbreaking category is Carbon Microfinance Bank. This is in recognition of its role as an organization who started out something groundbreaking and at the same time a strong force in the fintech industry in Nigeria and Africa at large. Carbon has a decade's wealth of experience delivering financial services to the Nigerian market as well as other key markets in Africa and across the world. It started off as a lending platform, disbursing instant loans in minutes, and now has evolved to become a fully functional bank, offering banking services to meet the financial needs of the banked and unbanked consumers in Africa and the world over. Carbon has a bold vision to be a Pan-African digital bank for all Africans, home and in the diaspora.
Our founders, Chijioke and Ngozi, are unavoidably absent and have asked us to receive the award on the company's behalf. We would like to thank everyone for this award, especially our customers, because we won't be here today without them.
Yeah, so when Carbon started, I think the vision was to just start with instant lending, and right now our vision and our mission clearly states we want to be part of everyone's life, every Nigerian, every person out there, and we are working towards that aggressively. So thanks for the awards, thanks to our customers, like we've said, and hopefully we will do more of this in the future. Thank you.
You'll see there is so much that we don't understand.
we say on the news, thank you so much for staying with us. I can see everyone has actually had dinner. And I want to believe we're all enjoying it. Without taking much of your time, we're just going to go straight to the next category of award or awards. We have 4 more awards to give out tonight. And yes, after that delicious break, we're starting, of course, with recognizing the females this time. You know, all men just coming on stage. And I know we have women in the fintech space. We do have them. Ladies and gentlemen, for our next category, female tech trailblazer, I would like to call to the stage Mr. Taiwo Oladimeji, the Deputy Director at CBN, to present this award. Mr. Oladimeji, please. Please put your hands. I know we're busy with our hands, but...
Good evening, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I hope this is a good time to present an award because I think a lot of people are still busy. It gives me great pleasure to announce the winner of the next category. And that category is the Female Tech Trailblazer. And the winner is Odun Eweniyi. And she's the co-founder of PiggyVest. She is ably represented by Rachel Ehima. Please come up to the stage if you're there. Rachel Ehima, we're waiting for you. It's not easy to be a trailblazer. A round of applause for her and Odun Eweniyi. Congratulations.
The winner of the maiden edition of the Fintech Platinum Award under the Female Fintech Trailblazer category is Odunayo Eweniyi, co-founder PiggyVest. This is in recognition of her contribution as a female who started out something groundbreaking and at the same time is also a strong force in the fintech industry in Nigeria and Africa at large. Odunayo Eweniyi is the co-founder and chief operations officer PiggyVest, the largest digital savings and micro-investment platform in Nigeria. She previously co-founded PushCV.com, one of the foremost job sites in Africa with the largest database of pre-screened candidates. As the COO of PiggyVest, she oversees the company's entire operation, which cuts across finance, investment management, people operations, investor relations, fundraising, and related subcategories. In honor of her work, she was named one of the 100 most inspiring women in Nigeria 2019 by Leading Ladies Africa, one of 50 most visible women in tech by Tech Cabal in 2019.
Good evening, everyone. It's such a huge privilege to be receiving this award on behalf of Odunayo Eweniyi. Unfortunately, she's unable to attend the event, but she did send a thank you speech, and I will be reading it out on her behalf. Here he goes. Thank you all so much for the award. It's such a privilege and an honor to receive this award. I stand on the shoulders of the women who have worked tirelessly in the tech sector to make it easier for us. Today, I too am now working to make the participation of women in technology a norm. 9 years ago, when I started in technology, I could not have imagined this moment. Yet, representation means that younger girls should and must be able to imagine it. I would like to thank the association for the award, and also my co-founders and my team at PiggyVest, as well as my co-founder at First Check Africa. Thank you.
Okay, this honorary award goes to the Honorable Minister for Communications and Digital Economy, Dr. Isa Pantami. A resounding round of applause. And it will be picked up by Dr. Aristotle Onumo. Dr. Aristotle.
Baby, I know. Baby, I love you so. But you don't feel like I do.
Professor Issa Pantami, I want to express our appreciation for this award. I see this as a testimony of the great work that the Honorable Minister have been doing. You all will agree with me that by 2019, with the redesignation of the ministry to the Ministry of Communication and Technology, Ministry of Digital Economy, Ministry of Communication and Digital Economy actually gave birth to the transformation that we are seeing in the industry today. And with this award, it's going to spur us to do more by collaborating with various stakeholders, partnering with various stakeholders, co-creating regulation that will catalyze the economy so that together we will create a new digital future for Nigeria. Thank you.
All right, for our next category, which is for ecosystem enabler, I'd like to welcome to the stage Ms. Mary Uduk, Immediate Past Director General, Securities and Exchange Commission. Please put your hands together for her.
Announce the presentation of the award for the next category, which is the Ecosystem Enabler Award. And I'd like to invite Ayodele Faboye, partner, and Olumide Osun Dola for representing Banwo and Igodalo. Please.
The winner of the maiden edition of the Fintech Platform Award under the Ecosystem Enabler category is Banwo and Igodalo. Banwo and Igodalo is a leading full-service Nigerian law firm with a fintech practice that is well-positioned to offer clients the benefits of its extensive experience, deep knowledge of regulatory and financial services, and excellent relationship with regulators in navigating the complex and rapidly changing legal and regulatory landscape. Leveraging its strong brand reputation, the firm offers legal and business solutions to clients across the fintech value chain, including banks, insurers, startups, investors, funds, and infrastructure service providers. It has been focused on deploying technology innovations in financial services in specialized areas such as data privacy protection, e-commerce and internet services, financial services regulation, mergers and acquisition, peer-to-peer debt, and equity financing and payment services.
Looking over the skyline of the city, how loud quiet nights in the midst of crime, how next door to happiness lives sorrow, and signals of solution.
Thank you very much for this honor. As a firm, we are proud to be associated with Fintech NGR and the Fintech community at large. We are particularly proud to be associated with the immense growth that the sector has witnessed in the last few years. We are very grateful for the opportunity that you have all given us to be a part of this success story. And we hope to continue to be an integral part of the ecosystem in the future. Again, thank you very much.
Our last category, definitely not the least, young female techpreneur. And to present this award, I'd like to call on Tolulokpe Omoleye Oshindero to present this award. Please put your hands together for the delectable Tolulokpe Omoleye Oshindero. It's a very long walk. In this dress, it's a longer walk. Please put your hands together for her.
Jennifer Onyebuagu Jejelaye. I'm particularly happy about this award because I think 2-3 years back, if you would attended an event like this, you could barely count the number of females you see in the room. So I'm happy that we're recognizing a young female entrepreneur today. I'm happy there are more women in this room, and I'm looking forward to more women in this room and more women clinching more awards next year.
The winner of the maiden edition of the Fintech Platinum Award under the Young Female Entrepreneur category is Jennifer Onyebuagu Jejelaye. Jennifer Onyebuagu Jejelaye is the co-founder and chief commercial officer of Vorian Corelli, a B2B marketplace for agro-commodities and the first agri-tech company in Nigeria to be screened for a 20 billion naira listing on the commodities exchange. Vorian Corelli is also the first to create, build and deploy a digital marketplace for agro-commodities within the grains value chain and has presence in 20 states across 126 communities and serves multiple food processors and farmers. She is a serial entrepreneur, tech enthusiast and business builder with over 12 years experience in shaping up emerging businesses till they become operational at scale. Her technical skills are designed to execute projects flawlessly, and her passion is in building businesses and developing products that have social impact and will shape the next frontier in the continent.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We came here today as Jennifer's team members to celebrate our co-founder and our chief commercial officer. She's a constant inspiration to us as young African women, and she asked us to be here today to show our appreciation for being honored today as the young female entrepreneur for the year for the Fintech Platinum Awards. This win is dedicated to all women in agriculture, in finance, and in technology, breaking boundaries, and also feeding the continent. Thank you once again for honoring Jennifer so much. All right, bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is a good time to ask that everyone please give a standing ovation to all our recipients tonight. Please, let us recognize them for what they do, what they are prepared to do in this industry, and for those they inspire. Congratulations once again to all our winners mentioned here tonight. Thank you very much. Please take your seats. Before, of course, our closing remark, we have come to the end of the program. Thank you once again for sticking with us to the very end of this show. The next minute I say it's done, we'll all disappear. But before we do, we need something for the press. And on that note, I'd like to call on the president of Fintech NGR, Mr. Adebajamo, and members of the Board of Trustees for a photograph. We need that. Thank you. Let's have that in the bag, and then we will go on with our closing remark after that is done. Also, A.B. Momo would like to have you join this group as well, and of course, Dr. Babatunde Obrima. Please join this group for this very important photo op.
A city of justice, a city of love, a city of peace for every one of us. We all need it, can't live without it.